Let it go. AI isn't a reliable source of information. That was my whole point. No, it is. When it comes to gathering information on the internet, what do you think they're using to uncover USAID and everything else? They're using AI because it can gather information quickly and come to a determination. So when you use AI on the internet, yes, when you use AI on the internet, yes, it is accurate. I don't trust it when they say it's going to do all these, amazing other things. But as far as gathering information, no, that is what AI is known best for. So I totally disagree with that. But what my question to you is, why do you want me to let it go? See, I think there's something more going on here. There's some people that don't want me to tell Americans that there's some concerning things happening that Americans need to be aware of. I mean, Tulsi was questioned during her confirmation about where her loyalties are. Yeah. So, but yet, hours after her confirmation, the director of national intelligence in the Donald Trump administration was meeting with Modi. But then she has had a relationship with Modi since 2014. Yeah. Gabbard met Modi briefly for the first time when she visited New York for the UN General Assembly in 2014. A few months later, when she came to Delhi to address an Indian Foundation event, a longer meeting took place between the two, which cemented their acquaintance. They met on several occasions later. In early 2015, when Gabbard got married, Modi had sent her a wedding gift with a message of warm greetings. Gabbard has been a vocal supporter of India and Hindus and a votary of strong U.S.-India ties. She said during her confirmation hearing, "Those who oppose my nomination imply that I am loyal to something or someone other than God, my own conscience, and the Constitution of the United States." Bullshit, Tulsi. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Before you start attacking me, at least watch the whole video. Because both her and Kash Patel took their oaths on the Gita Bible, the Hindu Bible. But there's been this problem going on in India. Why India is witnessing spike in attacks on Christians' churches. Rights groups record more than 300 attacks on Christians in their religious places in the first 9 months of this year, and it's by Hindu extremists. 2 attacks a day. Why India is one of the most dangerous places for Christians. And look at these numbers. This is violence against Christians in India. In 2015, there was 177 incidences of Hindu violence against Christians. And then in 2023, it went up to 687 incidents. Arrests, beatings, and secret prayers inside the persecution of India's Christians. Across India, anti-Christian forces grow stronger by the day, and they have many faces. And these aren't some, like white people there in India. Like, somebody would get in my comment section and say something about Americans going over there trying to convert people. No, these are literally India people that are Christian, and they're being persecuted by Hinduism. But her loyalties are to Hinduism and is a vocal supporter of India and Hindus. And Kash Patel, of course, was praised online because it binds hearts of Hindus together, okay? Binds hearts of the Hindus together, okay? Kash Patel's oath on the Bhagavad Gita sparks applause on social media. But it was widespread appreciation from Hindus around the world, okay? So before somebody, so I'm not going to become like some Hindu nationalist, but I'm not going to be the opposite of that and become some Christian nationalist. But these people's loyalties are not to America. They are not. I mean, Kash Patel literally is about creating some army of the first generation Indians. Tulsi is an American Samoan Indian. And both of them just happen to be strong in their Hinduism. I mean, even Kash started his remarks with some Hindu language. I don't know what it was, but he made some statement, and he said Santa Hai Sada Hain, which means people respect and have faith in Sanatana Dharma, and Hindus and Hindutva rising globally. Yeah, I guess all the people that loved it were people that were Hindus around the world, but then it seems that you're literally trying to, well, you've been trying to make India into a Hindu authoritarian state. Indian democracy is flawed, but pessimists claiming that Modi will crush all dissent, abandon secularism, and make India a Hindu state have been proved wrong. Hindu extremists ruthlessly hunt down Christians in India. 11 Indian states have laws criminalizing religious conversion. So that's what they're trying to charge these people with. No, they're just celebrating, like they're just having church. These laws are used by nationalists to target Christians with false accusations, harass them, and chase them out of their communities. I think all of the Christians that are Indians that live in India, they should just be allowed to come here, like immediately. They should be allowed, if they want, of course. Them and their families should be moved here to America, and then, because this, and this is why people have questions Kash and Tulsi's loyalties. Okay, I mean it's pretty clear given how tight. I mean, and then look, both of these people have now defied Donald Trump, the very person that is their commander in chief, because Elon Musk sent the email out, and they're telling their departments. So they haven't even been in office, what, a month? Maybe Tulsi has, and they're already defying our commander in chief. And you want to tell me that they respect America? And all it will take for these people is they'll bring you a little stuff. They'll do something that'll make you think, oh, look it, they're so great and grand. That's how played Americans get. I mean, these remarks that Kash Patel makes, and I mean, everybody just wants to disregard this. And yet it's crazy, because in my own country, where the majority, or where the founding was with Christian values, it's like I don't want to turn into a Christian nationalist and become as radical as that side, and I wouldn't. But at the same time, it's like for them to not even have any respect for the founding of the nation. I mean, so recognize what this is. If you're even semi-awake, you have at least learned what communists want to do is overthrow your nation by changing culture. They wanted to do that by, mutilating children's genitals through transgender affirming care. They wanted, that's why they were doing it in the schools, everywhere else. Yeah, maybe Tulsi and Kash were against that stuff, but they want to change culture too. Because I've been saying this for 4 years, that other religions know that the way to get America to fall is you got to get her to turn her back on her Christian roots. And Kash and Tulsi don't seem to give a shit about where those Christian roots started. So is that why you want me to let it go? so that Christians who love America's founding just overlook this while this continues on.